Hello everyone. This is createwithnancy.com and I am coming to you live today with some card sketches today. So I have some really easy card sketches to share with you today to make it simple for you to create some easy cards. So if you are joining in, I would love for you to say hello to me and say hello. So if you're joining in, I know I'm a couple minutes late, and hopefully my phone doesn't ring either. There we go. Hopefully that will stop. So here we go. So you've got a nice view. I've been working on cleaning my office and yes. So okay. So I see there's some people here, some wonderful guests joining in. So hello, Patty. Hi again as well. Patty was here and just picked up her summer fun retreat kit, and hopefully you've looked through it and had a chance to open it up and check it out. And hi Stella, welcome. I'm sure it's warm there in Texas. My friend Pat is down there visiting. She's actually at Magnolia Silos today, so I'm so jealous that she is there today. That's on my bucket list whenever I'm back in that area again. So if you are joining in, say hello. And I've just got lots to share with you today. So I know it's a beautiful day here in Central New York. There is like no humidity. It's cooler. It's just really nice outside. So I actually finally turned off my air conditioning and opened up some windows. So hopefully Jack is not going to mow because he was out mowing earlier, and so hopefully we don't have that noise as well. I didn't get a chance to flag him down to say, okay, it's time to cut it out. So, okay, hi Kathy, hi Jean, welcome. So let's get started. So for those that are watching the replay, I hope you stay till the very end because I have some great news, at least I think it's great news, to share with you today about something I've been putting on the back burner, and I finally said, you know what, today is the day to do it. So we are gonna do it. So yeah, so last week, a couple of weeks ago, I shared with the shells, I'm trying to think, the sea and sand, I think is what it was. So while I was in Hawaii, one of my friend Michelle, she gave me this beautiful card to me, and I just wanted to share with you. So she used some the designer paper and lots of labels here and layering, so I just love it. And inside she's got a kind of like where she added like some designer paper here as well to bring some dimension more inside. So, and actually Michelle is going to be one of our guests at our retreat, summer fun retreat, with the linked by Ink with Nancy and Missy. That's going to be next week. It's coming up really quick. So I will share, because not everybody has their kits. So I'll be sharing probably next week what we included with the kits. So so hopefully next time you will want to take advantage of another kit when we offer it. So because it is amazing. I don't know how we're going to top ourselves next time. So so lots of fun going on with that. So I pulled out this beautiful hand-penned designer paper. It's in our annual catalog, and this is what it for the card sketches that we're working with. This really is going to work really well. So it's just the images aren't like huge. They're small enough so you can actually see it. And they'll still pop, but it's got just some beautiful, soft, really nice colors to it. There's Highland Heather, Blushing Bride, Mint Macaron, Garden Green, Cinnamon Cider, Misty Moonlight's in here. There's the Garden Green, and actually this is really Daffodil Delight, but to me it's a little bit more so saffron. The Daffodil Delight is kind of bright, I think. for this paper. And also pale papaya is in here as well, because I paired this up with another bundle called Encircled in Beauty. So I'm a little blurry. From what I can see, my stuff is fine. So it could just be a connection. Maybe I'm going a little too fast as well. So let me see if I can also zoom in a little bit. Let's see here. What do I want to do? I need to change my screen here. Here we go. Let's see if I can zoom in just a little bit more for you guys. Okay, that might help, and then we'll figure it out. Okay. All right, so here's let me pull out this Daffodil Delight die cut that I made, and so hopefully it's settling down. So hello Linda, welcome. And Kathy, I think maybe I did already say hello, Kathy. And April's here too. So, I mean, it's okay, but I think it's a little light. I think I like the saffron color a little bit better. So, and that's Daffodil Delight as well. Okay, so these are some of the die cut images in this, what are the dies called? Encircled in Beauty dies here. Okay, there's 6 dies, and they're really kind of neat. This one here, die cuts out this big, huge piece right here. Okay, so the center is all done, and then this one's really pretty. I love this. So these kind of nest inside one another. This one here does not cut out the center. Okay, it leaves this stitching around it. So maybe I'll put that up so you guys can see that, but there's this stitching around the center. Okay, now this one, this is a 2-piecer here. Okay, so you need both parts in order to cut out this, to create this. Okay, so otherwise, if you didn't have this piece, all it's going to do is leave an impression in your cardstock, which is kind of cool as well. So really kind of neat. All right, so I've already kind of pre-die cutted my pieces. So let's just set these aside, and this beautiful paper. And here's the coordinating stamp set as well, Encircled in Friendship. What drew me to this was the words, and I think you can find this on page 70, the bundle. Just a note to let you know that someone thought of you today. I love that. And in a world where you can be anything, thank you for being kind. Heartfelt thanks, because of you, you're the best. Each day is a little brighter, and you're in my thoughts. So really good words in there. Okay, so let's start with the card sketch. So I'm doing something kind of new. Occasionally, I'm going to try when I start out with a card sketch. So, and I'll tell you a little bit more about card sketches later on, okay? So I've kind of drawn it out on my paper, and I've left some dimensions as well, okay? So with that card sketch, let's start with the first one that we have here. So we've got our card base, okay, which is 5.5 by 8.5. And it's just basic white cardstock that I'm using, okay? And yes, I love all the colors in here. They're just so nice, soft, and soothing. And then I've got another piece. I'm going to layer some designer paper on some mint macaron. Okay, so let me grab my, and I think I'm out of, let me just kind of bump this out just a little bit more. That might help. Okay, hopefully that's better in shot. Let's get this going here. You know what? I gotta use a different one. All right, we're going to go and use some old snail here. Okay, because I don't have a spare one of my seals on my desk. So let's just layer this. It's just got a little hint of designer paper on it. And I've cut a strip here. This is like 1.5 inches wide by 5 1/4 or 8, I guess 5 1/8. All right, I'm batting 0 here, so that one's about empty. Okay, there we go. So we're going to just put this into the center here. Okay, all right. And then we're going to add our die cut here to this. And I'm going to grab my silicone mat. I love using the silicone mat when I'm gluing, okay? So does anybody else use a card sketches like when they're trying to create it all? This really kind of like helps you get focused and gives you a plan is what I think. You know, because it gives you the dimensions you need. All you have to do is envision what colors you want and maybe what paper to use. So let's see, let's move that out of the way. So I've just added some Tombow there, okay, and see how that die cut out the center. What do I want to do? I gotta think. Oh, the other thing that's really cool is that center part layers perfectly with our layering circle die. So that's really cool to incorporate that. So that way you've got a little bit of a layer to it. And I need a block. I was cleaning my blocks before we started and I set them aside. So let me grab a block here and some words. Okay, there we go. Let's put these, I like to try to put my words on straight on my block, okay? And we're gonna just grab Memento ink. Now this is really a fine detailed stamp, so just kind of make sure your ink or your stamp is juicy, okay? In your pad, just so it's not going to really matter. So there we go. Isn't that just beautiful? It's just so finely such nice fine script writing. So okay, so I'm going to layer this onto my scalloped white piece here that I've already die cutted. Okay, so it gives just that little pop of white, so adds a little bit more dimension to it. Okay, then let's grab some dimensionals here, okay? We're going to just flip this over and let's dimensionalize this. Okay, I'm going to grab my little trash can here, my little teacup here. It's really a tea bag holder, but I love that it's small enough so like when I'm working, I can just keep my desktop a little bit clean. All right, I'm liking this. All right, so I think I've already pre-tied a bow with our new soft succulent ribbon. That's all the ink colors, this new ink colors come in this ribbon, this nice, what do we want to call it? Yeah, what do they call it? Open weave ribbon, okay? So let's grab some glue dots here. And I'm so glad you guys are in here on this beautiful day sharing this time with me. So, there we go. All right, and let's just trim this. I don't know, I have to have my ribbon going every other way. And I have to have my ribbon at an angle. Drives me nuts to see it cut straight across. Okay, isn't that looking beautiful? Now let's add this to our white card base here. And this is really, really going to make it pop. All right, so there we go. Look at that. So let's quickly add some Tombow glue to our envelope flap. So this will be totally done. And some lucky comment winner here. And I gotta double check. I'm not sure if I've been busy getting ready for this retreat, so I might be behind with last week's comment winners. So I have to do that. The cards are there. I just need to address them and send them out to you all. So yes, I love these colors, Linda. All right. Here we go. It's Highland Heather. Of course, you all know I love purple. There. Isn't that just beautiful? But let's add some of these genial gems, if I pronounce that right. Okay, they go along with this suite here. And I'm going to try my, I'm getting down where I need new putty. They get a little hard. So I hear that if you try to do like a slide and glide, you might have really good luck at getting these to move off, you know, picking up them a little bit better. Okay, I think I'm going to put them on this this over here. Okay, just to, I'm going to use the pale papaya ones. There we go. All right, so there's one card done using this sketch. So can you see how like I've got like a layer here, and then there's something in the middle, and then a focal point. So you just have to, and even though I didn't show like something layered, that's okay. I mean, it's a beginning point for you to get started in creating, okay? So yes, the die cut complements paper so quick nicely. It does. So I love that. But let me show you. I know I've got samples. So here's one I did in the peach, the pale papaya color. What do you think? So which one do you like better? Do you love the Highland Heather or the pale papaya color scheme? But they are just both similar. So, but a different kind of look. Okay, so there's one card for you with the sketch. We're going to use this sketch again, and I'm going to do it a little bit, not too different, but there'll be a little twist to it. Okay, so let's start with our card base again. Let's move our sketch out of the way and fold this in half. We're going to do the same thing with the designer paper, okay? So I've got the same dimensions of the designer paper. So the only thing I'm really probably going to do a little differently is the ribbon, okay? So let's add this. I like this misty moonlight color with this, with the pale papaya. I think that looks really pretty. I made this a little different. Oh, I know what I did. I used a different die cut with this, okay? That's what I did. So I made this strip a little bit skinnier. So this is only a 1-inch size strip, okay? And I'm gonna put this kind of down a little bit farther. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, so let's stamp our greeting again because I just love this. I've got a lot of people I need to send thinking of you too. So there we go. But this time we are going to use, let me grab my ribbon here. We're going to make a big bow with this, okay? So if you're ever wondering how much ribbon to use, what I usually do, if I know I'm going to make a bow, is I will first start out with my loop, okay? Hopefully you can see that, like what size loop I need in a tail, okay? And then I'll put that, because that's where my intersection is going to be. So that's where my knot is going to be. So I'm going to wrap this around, and I'll bring this back to where my knot was, and then cut it off, okay? So does that make sense? Hopefully you get that. So I made my bow, okay? So where my knot would be, where I would tie my bow, that's where I'm going to start. Okay, I'm going to hold that in place, wrap my ribbon around, bring it back to where that knot is, and then make sure my lengths are the same. All right, and that should create, you know, give you enough ribbon to tie your bow and not be short or not have a huge amount left over. Okay. See how this is coming together? Look at this. There we go. I love this soft, succulent color. It's really pretty. Okay, so let's do that. I'm trying to see. Okay, I like how also partial to purple. Okay. Okay, Highland Heather's your favorite. Thanks, Patty. Hey, Jane, the papaya card is yours. Nice. Okay. So let's just trim our bows here. Give that a haircut. All right. And we're going to dimensionalize this as well. Let's pop this up. Okay. See how quick these cards come together? I mean, the longest part is doing your die cuts. And speaking of die cuts, I just had to get a new tool for the end of my brush. Oh my goodness. Wait till I show you that. I forgot about that. Because having that die cut brush is like a lifesaver, I think. Because for the longest time, I couldn't find my spare tool. And I finally did. Drives you nuts when you're not looking for something. There we go. So let's add some more of these gems to this before we're done. Okay. Let's go with the pale papaya, I think. I think we need a little bit more sparkle here. Let's see. Let's go there. Yeah, the slide and glide does kind of work. So give that a whirl. Slide, you know, put on it, and there we go. All right. So let's add our designer paper here. Here we go. Thanks, Patty. I love the colors in here. They would make a great, you know, if you just created a packet for somebody to have on hand as a hostess gift or whatever. Yeah. Okay, so, and there's our envelope flap. That's how quick and easy it is. Simple. Okay. There we go. So there's card number 2 with sketch number 1, okay? The pretty doily. This is a new, the doily's a new die bundle, Jane. Beauty, Encircled in Beauty is what it is. It's on page 70 of the main catalog. It's really, they're really pretty. Okay, so there's the sketch. So here's the alternate with the peach right here, okay? So you can see the difference. Here's the Misty Moonlight, and then here's a peach color combination as well, okay? So with that, yeah, I gotta show you my die brush. Okay, so this is the die brush that helps you helps you pop out things, you know, in your dies, okay? Well, my die brush, poor thing, once it started to go, all the bristles fell out, so it's naked. So I definitely had to get one. It must be I used it a lot, okay? So anyways, so yeah. So I just got a new one. So here's some of the dies here, Jane, that are in that bundle right there. Okay. All right. So let's keep moving forward here. So I've got a second sketch for you. Okay. So here is sketch number 2 right here. Okay, let me move it a little closer. So we've got some panels across here and like a little strip and a circle, okay? So kind of the same concept. So let's pull that in, okay? There we go. Let's see. So we're gonna use Mint Macaron this time, okay? Here we go. So we're using basic white card base. So this time I wanted to create these panels, okay? So the panels are all, it doesn't take much. You just have to kind of like think about dividing, you know, whatever your base is, and then making sure that your panels are all gonna be equally, you have to just kind of do the math a little bit, all right? Because you want a little bit of a border, and then depending on how much border you want in between. So so just play around with it. You know, it's only ink and paper, and sometimes I take my grid paper and also design it out on there as well. Okay. So we've got our 3 panels here. I think they're 1 5/8 wide. Let me think here. What do we want this to be? So let's add some adhesive to these. And the trick to these is to, so you get them evenly spaced, is to start with your outer ones first, and then the middle one has whatever is left over afterwards. Okay. So I like to turn it sideways so I can envision it. Make sure your designer paper is going in the appropriate direction if it has a directional flow to it. Okay. And it doesn't hurt to also, you know, to lightly put your paper down as well. So in case you need to change anything around, you can lift it easily. Okay. Hey, that came out really good. Look at that. See how there's like, you know, space, and it doesn't have to be perfect, you know, because your eye is going to be really drawn to the pattern. So I wouldn't worry about being totally straight, but if you start with your outer pieces first and get that 1/8 of an inch going, you're going to be great. Okay, so I took some cinnamon cider because that's the color I wanted to pop out of here. All right, so we're going to just add this right here. And then I'm buttoning it up to the edge of my designer paper. And here's another die cut that's in that die set. All right, so in other words, you're the best. So let's pop this up with some dimensionals here. Okay. I think we're going to use 3 on here. There we go. They're just sweet little die cuts, I think. I think it's going to be a popular die set. All right, and I've already pre-tied my bow. Got a little off track there. Feel like the tie underneath is getting a little wonky there. Okay, let's take a dimensional. And we're going to just pop that on the edge there, okay? So let's do our little haircut. There we go. I think I'm in need of a new pair of scissors. I'm going to do this. Oh, that came out straight. Hold on. There we go. I need like music or something. I so wish you guys could talk back to me. Don't you do that? Will I have your measurements on my blog later? I am going to try. I will tell you something about measurements in just a minute where you're going to be able to find them, okay? So let's add some bling here. We are going to go with, I think we're going to stick with the pale papaya again. So let's just add some of these on here. Okay, I think I'm going to just do 2. And then let's put it onto our card base. Okay. And we'll go from there. All right. How's that look? And then let's add our designer paper. And we're going to have a 3rd beautiful card here that's going to be all set to go. Okay. There we go. All right, beautiful card combining the die cuts. Yes, I mean, yeah, those die cuts really go well with this suite or bundle. Designer paper. What am I thinking here? Okay, so make sure you're commenting because I would love to be able to send a card to you. Okay, so there we go. So we have 3 beautiful, quick and easy cards using 2 card sketches. So what do you think? Does that look very comparable to my sketch? Let me make sure we're in the shot here. Okay, there we go. We got our panels. right there, a little strip there, and our circle embellishment. And of course, it doesn't always show like your ribbon and everything. The main thing is you're thinking about your classic design, okay? Thanks, Bev. All right, so let me tell you a little bit on what you can find these, okay? So I want to invite all of you to my new Facebook group, private Facebook group, okay? It is going to be called Create with Nancy, Creative Ink Community, okay? So let me write this. I think I've got that right. Nope, wrong one. Hold on. There we go. There we go. So that's the name of the new private Facebook group, and that's where you're going to find these card sketches. You'll see this exact thing in a photo album for you to have access to, and I'll also put the samples that I showed today, and it's going to be a community for you to also join in. And so this card sketch is going to be a challenge. So I'm challenging you all to take these two card sketches and create your own sample card with it using whatever designer paper, stamp set, dies, whatever, and then post them within our community group, okay? So I hope you join it. If you're having trouble finding it, let me know. You should be able to if you go Create with Nancy, Creative Ink Community. You should be able to find it, okay? And if you can't, just let me know. So it's a place where there'll be challenges. I gotta look at my notes to make sure I tell you everything. We will do, there'll be, where you can share stuff. I will, it might be where I have alternate samples there as well that I don't show here on Facebook. Okay, and it's available now, so find it. It's ready to go. Okay, so when you join, say hello. Okay, and because here on this Facebook page, I can't like put files up and things like that, so it'll be a fun place for you to interact. Okay. Let's see what else. And also be a place where we can possibly do some community service together as a community. So I'm really excited about this. I've procrastinated about it a little bit. So yeah, so I'm really excited, and hopefully you will all join in, pass the word, invite some friends to join in as well. Okay. All right. So that's, what's the word I want to say? That's my first announcement. So I have a second announcement, okay? So, we're slowly opening up, and I want to start doing in-person events, okay? So I thought we could kick off some in-person, well, our first kickoff is going to be an in-person event with some of my summer fun retreat guest. Okay, so we are doing that on July 1st. We're gathering together, some of us, to put our make and takes together. So I'm excited about that, and anybody's welcome to join as well, Ellen. Okay, because it's just a community, and I want to share. All right. Let's see what else. So I thought it'd be fun to kick off the in-person events with a, let me grab my other little thing here, with a pop-up chat and kit time with Nancy. Okay. So I thought I have tons of kits, past paper pumpkin kits. There's kits from the new kit collection that are available as well. If you want to, you can order your kit online and have it to bring it with you to the event, or to kit together with me. And I've got also kits left over that, like all the all-inclusive kits that have been in the past catalog. So I have all these kits so people can craft at their own spot. And we don't have a lot of sharing right now with that. So just to kind of get us started, and then there'll be other classes when the new holiday catalog starts, okay? So that's kind of just to get me going, because I'm still a little bit unorganized. So, anyway, so there's that. So I'll be posting, the first pop-up one is July 8th, and I'll post some more news about that really, really soon. But I want to give you a little sneak peek of what came in the mail today. I haven't really fully opened it, so I'm trying to see what time it is. So we'll see. Maybe I can, I'll just at least show what's inside this kit that I have for right here. Let me go back to, so this just arrived today, hot in the mailbox, okay? And so the only thing I've done is unwrapped it, and this one box came pretty crushed, but all the other ones that I have are intact. But look at this beautiful, it goes along with the expressions in ink. So if you have a kit that's coming in the mail and you don't have yours yet, you might want to turn away if you don't want to be surprised. So this is a little sneak peek alert here, okay? So Patty's saying yay to in-person events. Okay, thanks, Patty. I know it's been a lot, it feels like forever, doesn't it? So inside, this coordinates with the expressions in ink suite. Okay, so look at that beautiful, beautiful designer paper, and look how it coordinates with it. It's just beautiful colors. This kit has 2 ink spots. It's Evening Evergreen and Bumblebee are the 2 spots that go with this. And let's see, I don't know, can you guys see this stamp set? Let's see, it's upside down. There we go. So here's the amazing stamp set. So you're amazing. It's got like a blotchy look that the flowers can layer on. Thanks for everything. Congratulations. Sending hugs. Many. And then these little are like a smaller and a little leaf and a center also of a little flower. So that is the stamp set that goes with this kit. So as I said, I only just kind of took stuff off. I didn't even open the package, but look at these beautiful cards. So let's open this up and look at least the card bases and what's in this kit, okay? So I have 4 of these kits that are up for grabs. So if somebody's interested in this, let me know. You can come and do it on our kit night, kit day or time, whatever it is. There'll be times during the day and also in the evening. So, okay, so let's start with the easy stuff. So it comes with your dimensionals. Oh, there's like these iridescent sequins as well. And then this linen thread. It's Evening Evergreen twine, I guess, or linen thread. It's kind of like close, it's thin like linen thread. Very pretty. And of course you have your glue dots. So if you don't like using these, you can bring your own glue dots as well. So let's look at the envelopes. Ooh, there's some different size. These look like note card size. Let's measure, because I like to make sure. 5 inches by 3.5. Okay, note card size. Perfect, because we want them to be mailable, right? So they are just plain note cards. They're not decorative this time. Oh, but I guess we have that beautiful stamp set to decorate with, right? So we've got 3, 2, 4, 6, so 9. So 3 note cards and 6 full-size ones, okay? Oh, look at this. Look at this beautiful paper that looks watercolor. So these are the note card stuff. Of course, you've got some labels here as well. Okay. Move it a little closer so you guys can see the detail on there. Oh, look at the vellum. There's some really pretty leafy type vellum here as well. And Jane, I already have one set aside for you. So I have that. Oh, look at these card bases here as well. Pretty, pretty. It's like that, okay, fresh freesia color, okay? And then here's some die cuts right here. Those are interesting. These are the note cards. Evening Evergreen note card bases here. More labels, okay? And then Bumblebee card base here, solid. And then we have more vellum. Oh, this is nice. So it has thanks, and also you have it in a different language. German maybe? What's Danke? Danke? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm not sure what language that is. So, okay, April, I've got you down. Well, I'll put your name on it, and I have that other stamp set ready for you too. So we will have to connect, okay? So those are the pieces that are in this kit, okay? And of course, you've got this to take home with you when you're done. So, all right, let me think. So I will be posting times and dates. I do have 2 pop-up dates already on the calendar. So so you can add it to a kit thing. I wish there was a way for people to just sign up, and so if anybody knows a program out there, I need to check it out to make it easy for people to sign up for a date and time. So when a spot is full, it's full. So I got to work on that. Okay. And next week. So I'm not sure next week, but I will have something fun. We're off to camp this weekend, so I'm looking forward to that. It might be a little raining, but that's okay. I love just sitting on the porch and crafting. So it'd be a great time to do a little downtime. So, and maybe I'll take this kit with me. So maybe I can work on some alternate samples for you, okay, for this kit. I can't promise, but we will see what we can do, okay? And come join my community, all right? The Creative Ink community. So I hope you love the name. I hope you join in and participate and feel a part of it, okay? So thanks so much, and have an awesome weekend, and enjoy this amazing weather we're having today anyways. Yes, okay, bye-bye. Thanks so much.